I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
Local people. Local news and events. Local sports. Local matters. For all things Lloydminster area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
Hey, welcome into the new Lloydminster Nissan. We are now located on Highway 17 South. Got a beautiful, big, brand new building here. The lot is full of inventory, and so selection has never been better. And right now, you can get into your new car, truck, or SUV at just $59 a month. Plus, we're excited that Avery Schoaf from Rust Valley Restorers is going to be here at the new Lloydminster Nissan this Saturday from 12 to 2. It's customer day here at the new Lloydminster Nissan, so come in and meet Avery Schoaf, again, starting at noon, and then Avery's going to be spending some time at the car show that's the next day. And we're going to talk about that in just a bit. But Hailey Alexander is here. She joins us from the Lloydminster and District Co-op to talk about today's Fuel Good Day and everything that is good about Fuel Good Day. Plus, Caroline Parke is here, and she has won a huge award. She's just back from her trip to Atlanta, and she joins us to touch base on what the trip was like and what that award, and it is a huge award, means to her and her career. Superior Water is proud to provide you with the purest drinking water possible, and I drink it because I like the taste. I believe it is Superior Water. And in Lloydminster, you can get a nice, consistent taste with Superior Water for just $3 a jug. And don't forget, ice for Crown Royal is just $2 a bag. They have two locations in Lloydminster. You can visit them beside Sheepskin Loft on 57th Avenue. And if you need help with your Big Blue jugs, you won't have to ask for it. They're right there, Johnny, on the spot to help you. And you can also stop at their coin-operated location just off Highway 17 South. At Superior Water, water treatment is what they do, and they do it well. Well, Meals in the Fields is back for 2024. Our second meal took us out to the Maidstone area last week, and we were out to see the Newstead Farm. Now, it was Brad Ferguson who actually won, but with the rain, he was a long ways away from home combining, and the Newstead shop was there and right available, and Brad knows Kyle, so they just said, you know what, let's just move inside the shop, and it just happened that Kyle had cleaned up the shop, and it was just absolutely a fantastic stop. So we also got to meet Wade Brendel out there at the Meal in the Field, and he's looking forward to meeting Avery Schoaf, like I mentioned. Avery going to be here on Saturday, and that's because he looks and sounds an awful lot like Avery, so that's going to be interesting when those two meet. Keep those nominations coming in because we'll be heading out to deliver another Meal in the Field on Thursday, and we really want you to get those nominations in for a chance to win not one, but two giveaways. There's two $500 gift cards to give away to Diamond 7 Meats. So keep those nominations coming, and once again, thank you to Vical Agro and the new Lloydminster Nissan for sponsoring Meals in the Fields, and of course Diamond 7 Meats, so that delicious roast beef. Sobeys Lloydminster has buns and salads and cold drinks for us, and the tent guys set up tables and chairs and make it look very, very nice and neat, and we do up Meals in the Fields right. And we also want to thank the Gary Malka Foundation. Now, when Gary passed away in 2022, he thought Meals in the Fields was just absolutely fantastic, a great way to feed those that feed the world. And so he left behind some money to go towards Meals in the Fields, and his family has continued with that. We call it the Gary Malka Foundation, and honestly, it's just his family that wants to see Gary's wishes fulfilled, and we really appreciate their sponsorship as well. How do you nominate a farmer? Well, you just visit the Live with Kurt Price Facebook page, or Diamond 7 Meats, the Tent Guys, any of our sponsors, and post your harvest picture there and tag the farmer that you are nominating. And if they aren't on Facebook, don't worry. We have a way of tracking them down. So we're really, really excited to get back out. It looks like it's going to be back out in the field as they're taking the rain out of the forecast for most of this week. Congratulations to everyone that went out to the Terry Fox run on Sunday morning. And that was another gorgeous day. The temperature was just right for a runner walk, and they raised over $14,000. So that's pretty darn impressive for Lloydminster's Terry Fox run. In fact, there's still donations coming in, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Lloydminster's total top $15,000 easily. Tickets are still available for the Lloydminster Lions Club Medieval Feast that's coming up on Saturday in Kidscotty. Daryl Oster told us they have great food and a chance to win some great prizes. Plus, Shelley Tatro added that you'll be sure to get a safe ride home as well.
Well, at 6 o'clock, the doors open at 5, cocktails at 6, supper will be started about 6:30. And there's tables of 8 for $450 or $60 a ticket. We also offer safe ride home for both you and your vehicle.
Tickets for the Medieval Feast are available at Exhaust Masters here in Lloydminster. Domino's Pizza is teaming up this September to collect non-perishable food items with the Olive Tree. Donate 3 non-perishable food items to support the Olive Tree Food Bank, and Domino's Lloydminster will give you a free large 3-topping pizza. Not a bad deal for spending some time at the grocery store and picking up some non-perishable food items. Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Lloydminster are celebrating their 30th anniversary tomorrow with a barbecue and a supper. You can stop by Big Brothers Big Sisters offices from 11:30 to 1:30 tomorrow for a barbecue by donation. That's presented by CNRL and Big Brothers and Big Sisters. And tomorrow from 5 to 7, you can stop by the office at 4301 49th Avenue for an open house. You can take a tour, you can stay for pizza and refreshments, and you can find out more about Big Brothers Big Sisters. Congratulations to a wonderful organization here in Lloydminster celebrating 30 years. Another big draw that's coming up tomorrow night in the Lloydminster Exhibition's Chase the Ace, the jackpot. Well, that could reach $70,000, and the deck now has just 29 cards remaining, so below 30 cards in that deck. And I know you're going to buy your Lotto Max ticket because, let's face it, it's a record $80 million, and you want to be in on that. But remember, the odds of winning the Lloydminster X's Chase the Ace improve greatly compared to winning the Lotto Max. So purchase a ticket by stopping by the Lloydminster Exhibition or go to lloydx.com. And once again, the deck below 30 cards, and tickets are just $10 each, 3 for $25, 8 for $50, or 20 for $100. The Lloydminster Motor Club is holding their season ender September 22nd at the Lloydminster Exhibition. That's this Sunday. Proceeds go to the Alberta Boobs, and the new Lloydminster Nissan is proud to bring you a special guest. Avery Show from Rust Valley Restorers will be in attendance, and as I mentioned, he's going to be here at the new Lloydminster Nissan on Saturday, and then he'll be at the car show on Sunday. This Thursday, Maz Entertainment and Discover Lloydminster present a family outdoor movie night at the amphitheater at Bud Miller Park. Migration starts at 7, and don't forget you want to bring your lawn chair, your blankets, and your snacks to watch Migration. BioClean Disaster Services is committed, certified, reliable, and will help you get your life back. BioClean Disaster Services at 1-833-246-8326. BioClean Disaster Services is not only Lloydminster's local restoration company, they're also Lloydminster's largest restoration company. And when fire or flood or any kind of disaster hits, they are there to take care of your property and your belongings. But more than anything, they are there to help your family, and that's what BioClean Disaster Services takes pride in, helping you get your life back. 1-833-246-8326. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to find out all the details on the Lloydminster District Co-op's Fuel Good Day today.
For 110 years, Lloydminster and District Co-op has been part of your journey. To celebrate, we're giving away a truck built to keep you moving forward. This truck is made for your life, whether you're running a business, exploring the great outdoors, or just enjoying a family road trip. It's more than just a vehicle. It's our way of appreciating you, our members. Join us in celebrating 110 years of community and take your chance to win. Lloydminster and District Co-op. Members together, growing community.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more. made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to the next level with a Yoder smoker. Complete the grilling experience with Canadian-made, award-winning line of House of Q barbecue sauces. We're locally owned and operated, and we look forward to seeing you today.
It's more than just taxes at L&A CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at L&A CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. L&A CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
Welcome back inside the new Lloydminster Nissan. It is Fuel Good Day today, and Hailey Alexander is here from the Lloydminster and District Co-op. She's the marketing manager? Coordinator with the Lloydminster and District Co-op, and so they've been really busy. They've launched their 110-year anniversary. They've got Trunk or Treat coming up. We'll have Hailey back to talk about that a little bit as well. But Fuel Good Day is one of the biggest days across the country for co-ops, and we're excited that Hailey is here. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to be here and talk about this huge fundraiser that we do. Today, it's the Lloyd and District annual Feel Good Day.
And it kicks off, like, the biggest thing is Fuel Up. That's the biggest thing that you can do to help support public schools, right?
Public schools and the Catholic School Division of Lloyd.
Okay.
So yeah, 5 cents for every liter sold goes towards both the Catholic School Division and the Public School Division breakfast programs.
And here in Lloydminster, of course, you've got all 4 corners covered, so you can stop at any one of those locations.
North, south, east, and west.
North, south, east, or west. Now, 5 cents from every liter of gas goes towards breakfast programs?
Breakfast programs, yes.
Breakfast programs. When it comes to how much money that could turn into, you guys did pretty darn good last year.
Yeah, so for last year, we sold over 129,000 liters, which translates to over $6,000 to the Public School Division and the Catholic School Division for their breakfast programs. So this year, we're hoping to beat that.
Well, and you had a good start this morning. You were saying Culligan brought all their trucks down to fill up.
So Culligan Water brought their entire fleet this morning to fill up, and I guess that they do it every year. So that was really incredible, and we're really thankful for that, and we're hoping it brings in more fleets to come and fill up on this special day.
Just show up, though. You don't have to call, hey, we're bringing our fleet down.
No, just show up. Show up.
Now, that's one part of Fuel Good Day, but it has really grown to include, Lloydminster schools, but also schools outside of Lloydminster. Tell us how you help those schools.
Yeah, so the liter donation is for the public and the Catholic division of Lloyd, but we also have on-site barbecues at every location. So that's going to be today from 4 to 7. So Iron Wells Gaspar is going to have Marwayne Jubilee School, and then our 18th Street is going to be Kid Scotty Elementary. Our Hampton Square is going to be Neilburg School, and then our North Stop is going to be Hillmont Central School. So it's 4 to 7, and each one is going to have their own barbecue. It's a burger and a pop for $5. What else can you get for $5? Nothing. So burger and a pop for $5, and that's 100% proceeds to that school. So if you want to buy a burger for $20, they're not going to complain.
Well, and you have numbers to back it up from last year too, that you guys did another, the fuel is the main thing, but man, these barbecues do real well.
Yeah, so between the 4 locations last year, they raised almost $6,000 from the barbecues for those rural barbecues. So super exciting, super awesome. If you can't fill up today, definitely swing on by to get a burger and a pop. We have a couple other things going on in the gas bars. So we have limited edition cookies and donuts that go towards the final donation. And then we're also doing random giveaways throughout the day of the free car washes at the gas bars.
Oh, okay.
So it could be any time throughout the day when you visit. They might just be like, hey, thanks for being a customer and supporting Feel Good Day. Here's a free car wash.
I think you guys sell out of the cookies and the.
Yes.
They're nice cookies.
Yeah, they're like good slab.
Yeah, we're not talking about little cookies. We're
No,
talking
they're
about
good slab cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome.
the stuff you want to take home, eat half now and eat half
Exactly. Listen to this guy.
later. Yeah, and the donuts are at each location?
Yes.
Does each location have different donuts, or they're all the same?
They're all the same.
All the same at
Yeah.
each one of their locations?
Yeah.
And Feel Good Day runs right up till midnight?
I think so. It should be. It should be. Yeah,
Well,
right till close, from open to close today.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. That goes a long, long way to helping kids here in Lloydminster and rural areas.
Absolutely.
as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, it's an amazing fundraiser that stays right in our community. We look forward to this every year. I think a lot of people do, and it's amazing that the support that we receive. It's amazing.
Thank you, Hailey. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having me.
Fuel Good Day today. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, Caroline Parke is going to join us, and we're going to talk about her trip to Atlanta, which seen her bring home a huge Songwriters Award. That's coming up next.
At Jason Arden and Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden and Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years.
At CK McKean Roofing, they understand what it took to put that roof over your head for your family. With over 20 years of experience under their belt, they strive to show you that with their workmanship and their integrity. Not all roofing companies are created equal, and that's why CK McKean Roofing encourages you to focus on your most important investments, your home and your family. CK McKean Roofing. Roofers do it on top.
Welcome back inside the new Lloydminster Nissan. Wellings of Lloydminster is now offering 1 or 2 bedroom gorgeous villas for those 55 and over. They have an open house coming up on September the 27th. If you'd like to take a tour, that would be a great day to do so. But they're always open to private tours as well. So all you have to do is call Darlene, and she'll set up a time for you to walk through one of their gorgeous 1 or 2 bedroom villas. And these villas, they are perfect for those that maybe want to slow down a little bit, maybe start taking some trips more, or maybe you're just tired of all the maintenance that comes with a big house. Remember, this is maintenance free. And when you get into a beautiful little, I would say, community within a community, they're also building an awesome clubhouse there as well. So take a look, go walk through. They have high ceilings, beautiful backsplashes, in-floor heating. The showers are easy in and easy out. Darlene's number is 780-872-8537. That's Wellings of Lloydminster. If you haven't checked it out yet, definitely you should do so. A nice community for those 55 and over. Well, here we are back at the new Lloydminster Nissan, and Caroline Parke is joining us. And Caroline is, I guess she's been back for a while now from Atlanta. But, you know, every year Caroline gets nominated for huge awards and fun stuff like that. And seems like, Caroline, each year you're a little disappointed, but but this year not so much. So we'll get to that in just a moment. So when did you find out you were heading to Atlanta?
Well, so the award show was August 24th, and I think my girlfriend came out to the farm the week after they finished school in Sherwood Park. So that would have been, I think, the first week of July. And we were talking, and I said, I don't really want to go to the awards show. It's too far away, and it's a long ways to travel and it's going to be expensive and who knows what you find in Atlanta. It's a big dirty city probably. And so I said all these things.
You're such a farm girl.
And she looked at me and she's like, I think you need a reality check and I think you should go. And I was like, really? So me and my husband and her were all in the living room after supper having a glass of wine, and we go onto the website for the flights, and I'm like, they're only $330 return, honey. And he's like, oh.
He was more like, uh-oh.
Yeah, and so then she went back to Sherwood Park the next day, and like within 72 hours, we're like, yeah, we should really book that. We're going to do that. We got to do that. And he's like, I don't know, honey, right during harvest? And he's like, no, you're right. We better go. And so, yeah, right in the middle of harvest, he got the bulls out to pasture, and he says, I need to get 3 fields baled and wrapped before we go. And he got 2 fields baled and wrapped, and we're calling it good. And we hit the road. So we went for 5 days down there. We went to Antebellum House and like toured the old plantations and the outdoor buildings and just had a great time. And we went over a river on the public transit, and it said the whatever Memorial Bridge, and I was like, what does that mean? And so my phone was turned off just for photos, right? And so my husband brings it up on his phone. He's like, it was the Chattahoochee River. Ah! So we were so excited. So we had to go back later and like walk across the river and take photos and stuff. And the only regret I have is that we never went kayaking, because you could rent a kayak and all that. So that's on my list for next year.
Well, you're supposed to water ski on the Chattahoochee River anyway.
Oh, I know, right? From the music.
With one water ski.
Yeah, I know. My boys
boot.
love that video. And so, yeah, I knew the Chattahoochee was in Georgia, but it just didn't connect. Like, I'm such a ditz sometimes, right? So I was just like, so cool.
How many awards were you up for?
I had 4 nominations.
4 all songwriter nominations?
No, well, they're like Vocalist of the Year or Emerging Artist, which I actually won Emerging Artist bronze level last year. And it was funny, one of the radio announcers in North Carolina, she says to me, so every April, if I get a nomination, then I need to ask my friends and family and fans to vote for me for the month of April, because there's 20 nominees or 25 in each category. And then at the end of April, whoever has the most engaged fan base moves on to actually be judged by the judges, right? So every April I seem to be like knocking on your door and getting interviews with different radio hosts across North America to ask people to, thank you so much. And asking people to vote, which is not something I really like to do, because you vote daily. I'm like, who wants to vote daily for me for the month of April? But it's just amazing. If you just put it out there, it really is amazing. People really step up. And so the lady in North Carolina, she's like, but weren't you emerging last year? And I was like, I'm still emerging, because I got the same nomination, right? So yeah, I had 5 nominations, and then after the month of April, I have of course lost one, which was okay. And then I went to the awards show, and I was completely content to go tour a plantation, do some sightseeing, go to the awards show, meet cool people, and go home.
How big was the awards show?
And so it was in a venue called the Sandy Springs Performing Arts Center. It seats 1,000, but they only had 300 seats filled.
Okay.
People were traveling from like Africa. Like there were people from all over the world there. I was shocked.
This is international.
Quite a few people from Australia flew out for it. Like it was pretty cool. So yeah, I'll show you my awesome trophy.
We haven't even told people yet.
Yeah,
but you won.
My husband's like, well, you have an acceptance speech, right? And I was like, well, no, but I have bullet points, So I'll let you open it.
Isn't that neat?
Isn't it? It's so cool. I'm so glad.
They're standing on stage.
Yeah, they're standing on stage. And
the International Songwriter of the Year is Caroline Parke.
And I'm like, so I like run down there barefoot.
How many nominees?
Nominees?
Like how many people could have won this?
Well, so there would have been 10 people on the list.
10 people?
Yeah.
So you beat 9 people.
Yeah, and
a lot more
that's
than
the
that,
thing
but you know what I mean.
just feel like on one hand,
you're sitting there, you have a 10% chance.
Awards don't mean like I'm not going to let my head get big, right? Like a few people have said, so what does this mean for you now? And I'm like, well, it just means whatever you want it to mean. Like it's just a feather in my cap, and it's nice to put on my resume. And so yeah, they called my name, and I was just shocked, but. I run up to the stage barefoot and not thinking. And before I even get up there, I have to take my glasses off because I'm like trying not to weep. And I'm like, why didn't I bring waterproof mascara? Like, what was I even thinking? And I got up there and my husband said he like fumbled with his phone trying to take a video. And then you could hear him laughing on the video. So I'm like, I'm not posting that. But yeah, I'm like, I live like far away from people on a farm, and I'm just really happy to be here. It was just ridiculous, right? But anyhow, it was such a nice supportive place. And there was the guy that presented the award. He's from Greece, and we've been friends on Facebook for 2 or 3 years, and he's like fashionably ridiculous, right? Like he had like this beard jewelry on, like it was cool, but kind of like Terminator style. But anyhow, I look at him and I'm kind of trying not to cry, and he's like, "Hi, Caroline." And I'm like, "Hi, Dimitri." And I had to like find my voice to make this like acceptance speech, right? So it was really special. It was nice.
What does this mean to you, Caroline?
To me, like, it's not so much the trophy, it's that all the gold judges, all the people that won gold last year were the judges this year. So they all had to listen to people's stuff and put in their votes. And I mean, like, it takes for the month of May, June, and July of them doing that, right? So this is now my responsibility since I won gold. And I feel like, in a sense, it's like affirmation from a jury of my peers, right? Other songwriters that are in my industry analyzed 10 people, and I got more votes, than the other people.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah, it felt really good because I've always felt like my songs are pretty decent. And like, how do you compare songwriting? It's kind of, what's the word for it? It's subjective.
Yeah, it would be.
And so it's like, anything to do with the arts, it's like, well, willy-nilly, here's this beautiful painting, and it's like a splash of something, right? So it really goes to the spirit, I feel like, of what does that make you feel. And I'm glad to say that people think my music is cool. So,
what does this do for your career? When
yeah,
you win an award like this, what does it do for your career?
Could do everything, or it could do nothing. It really depends on how much I want to talk to people about it. So I always feel like there's a delicate balance between tooting my own horn and just telling people what's going on. And so I don't want to be that kind of pushy, look at me, it's a tightrope that you're walking, right? And so I told my husband, if I don't tell people it happened, it technically didn't happen, right?
Right.
So yeah, as soon as I got out of the Sandy Spring Performing Arts Center, we were waiting for our cab, and I was like, just a second, I have to do a video. And my husband's like rolling his eyes at me, right? I don't know if he really did, but maybe internally I felt that. But anyhow, I did this quick little 20-second video, updated everybody that voted for me through the month of April, right? Like, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
Yeah.
So I feel like I kind of owe it to people to let them know, if you saw me on the Kurt Price show and you felt the need to vote for me even just one time, like, thank you. I'm here to say thank you to you. You are the one that got me to go over the Chattahoochee River and make all these cool memories and meet so many people. And now I have this beautiful trophy that I'm displaying in my home. And yeah, it is a little bit of a dream come true,
I feel like since the first time I met you, your confidence level, every time you're on the show, your confidence level comes up.
Really? Okay.
Does this help
I've always been good at talking.
No, but your confidence level in belief in yourself and your songwriting.
Well, and this is what I've always told myself is I don't need affirmation from other people. I am confident in my ability and my conviction. Like I've always told my husband, I will write and record and probably till the day I die. And I'm not doing it for any money because it's just a bottomless hole that you put your money into. But I just feel like strongly that I have a gift and I want to share it with the world. And so I don't need people's affirmation, but boy, does it feel good. Yeah. Yeah.
Any upcoming shows?
I have something scheduled October 17th in Lacombe. I'm doing a Songwriters in the Round with the bronze level International Songwriter of the Year. So she won bronze. She's from Calgary. I met her sitting around the fire at the hotel. And so her name's Shalane Stebner. and I'm going to be playing a show with another girl that I met at Fiddle Camp, and she goes by the stage name Tennessee Rindle. So there's a Bluegrass Jam Camp on October 18th, 19th, and 20th through the NBCMS, Northern Bluegrass Circle Music Society, and that is just northwest of Red Deer. Totally worth the drive. It's 3 nights and 2 days, or 3 days and 2 nights, and it's $215, and you get to jam with all these awesome pickers that are so welcoming and really help elevate. If you're feeling short on skills with any string instruments, it's the place to be. And I thought, if I'm going to drive into central Alberta, I might as well do a show. So I'm going to do a show on the Thursday night before that, October 17th, and then we might be doing a matinee before I head home on the Sunday. So.
Are you starting up your songwriter circle?
Oh yes, good idea. You're so smart. I brought the advertisement for it, and I'm going to be putting it up at the local co-op here today. So it's going to be the last Tuesday of every month from 7 till 8:30 at the Lloydminster Second Cup.
Okay.
So it is a little bit low key. Don't be afraid. Come share your music. If you don't have music to share, come and listen and just take it in. Some people want feedback, some people don't want feedback, and so I usually try to share a song that's 3/4 done.
Is call your number's on there?
Yeah,
call you if
my
you want.
cell number's on here, so it's 780-870-5840, and this is the same advertisement that I've used the last 2 years, except I put in a little picture of myself, and it says, "With award-winning songwriter Caroline Parke." And my husband looked at, he's like, "Did you just add that in this year?" And I said, "Well,
like you said, if you don't tell people, they
well,
won't know."
I'm not exactly bragging, but yeah, they don't know it. Now look at, I got this awesome award. Woohoo!" It's like, celebrate with me. That's more my style. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Caroline.
Thanks so much.
Now I know we're going to get you in a Pathfinder.
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna go take a little zip out there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Caroline. Appreciate it. And we thank you for joining us. Once again, we're back this week with Avery Schoaf joining us. And Avery's going to be here at the new Lloydminster Nissan on Saturday, so we're looking forward to that. And yes, today is a great day to fuel up for Fuel Good Day as well at the Lloydminster and District Co-op. We'll talk to you again soon.